quality out. Let's go. How police captured Colorado's smartest killer. Let's go, baby, and let's get into it. That's a 1 hour and 12-minute video. Are you guys ready? We are ready. Let's go.
This is the mother of 43-year-old Crystal Krug. In a few seconds, she's going to find Crystal's lifeless body.
Actual photos? Wait, that's the... Oh my god, the body... Oh, whoa. It was actually... Yo, I need to get my soundboards ready, because I feel like there's going to be a lot of moments that I'm going to need the soundboard for. I swear. Yo. Okay.
Inside this very garage.
Hello?
Wait, hold on. Oh my god. Wait. I need to get the soundboard ready, bro. God damn. Wait, is it working? Wait, why can't I hear anything? Oh my god. Go to settings. I'm so sorry, guys. Wait. Go to settings. And after going to settings, I'm gonna have to... Wait, why is it not going to settings? Holy shit. Yo, what happened? It doesn't matter.
And this is Daniel Krug, the man who killed her. He's heading in for another normal workday, just minutes after leaving his wife's lifeless body hidden in the garage.
Wife? That nigga killed his wife?
Of their own home.
I thought it was a random person. Bro, I thought that was a random person.
Oh shit. Holy fuck.
For the last 4 months, this man has been engineering the most calculated homicide plot Colorado has ever seen, creating fake identities, manipulating Crystal's children, and setting up the perfect scapegoat to take the blame. He believes his plan is bulletproof, that police will spend weeks chasing a ghost and eventually arrest someone else for the murder he committed. And despite nearly perfect detective work, his plan works exactly the way he intended.
My husband said there was a dude who's been stalking her and threatened to kidnap her. Oh my god, this can't be true.
Bro, I feel bad, actually.
I was the person.
Bro, I don't wish this was my worst enemy. Yo.
Crystal, Officer Hendry.
Yeah, nice to
Very
meet
good to
you.
meet you. Talk to Detective Mike.
Who's
Kind of
that?
have an idea. Crystal, Officer Hendry.
Yeah, nice to
Very
meet
good
you.
to
Who's
meet
this
you.
girl?
Talk to Detective Mike. Kind of have an idea what's going on.
Yes.
This is Crystal Krug, months before her murder. She lives here with her husband, Daniel Krug, and their 3 children.
That's the
Both
actual girl that got... Oh my god.
Crystal and her husband are well educated and seem to have built a comfortable life together with their kids. But behind
Yo, wait.
closed doors, something dark is happening.
If you're having a happy life with your wife, and you built a big thing with your wife, and you have a family, I don't know if they have kids, but I'll consider you have a family because you're married, so I'll consider that family. Oh my god, even if there's no kid, I'll consider that family still. What makes you want to fuck everything up?
Will destroy this
There's
beautiful
literally no
family,
reason that can
all because Crystal's been
dead.
dealing with a stalker obsessed with her, sending her constant threats and claiming to watch her every move. This officer is here to check her car for GPS trackers or anything that could explain how this stalker keeps finding her. In reality, the stalker is much closer than anyone could have imagined.
Oh my god, bro, that's actually so disgusting. I swear. Yo, we're gonna get a lot of shots on this video. I'm not even joking.
Like, I know the normal cars.
Yeah.
So I don't know where he's following me from. I
Okay.
can only assume a tracker.
Nothing.
Wait, how did she know that this is a tracker? Is there like a sound that she can hear or something? Or what?
The officer continues searching the vehicle top to bottom, but finds nothing suspicious. So before leaving, he offers Crystal a few safety recommendations and reassures her that they'll keep looking into her case.
It's crazy looking at somebody a month before they died. I'm not even joking. It's just a weird feeling, I swear.
Not long in the course of the investigation,
82.
Broomfield
What's that? 3 months and a half? 3 months and 20 days, maybe?
police receive another call, this time from Crystal's husband, Daniel, reporting a break-in at...
This guy. Oh my
His
god.
home.
Okay, no
An
react. No
officer
react.
is dispatched to check things out. Unknowingly, this encounter will be the start of one of the most calculated murders the United States has ever seen.
Oh my god.
How's it going? Yeah.
I want to see how is he the
I'm Officer
smartest
Chelsea.
murderer.
I'm Dan.
in
Nice to meet
Colorado.
you.
Johnson, nice to meet you. So, as I pulled in, I saw someone run out, jump over my gate,
Okay.
and take off that way.
Got it.
I didn't think to call you until my wife got home recently, and we realized the spare key that we keep in the garage isn't there.
Okay.
Okay.
According to Daniel, the only thing that's gone is their spare house key. If someone stole that, it means they aren't done and might have plans to come back at some point. The officer advises Daniel to change their locks immediately while police look into who this intruder might be. What no one realizes tonight,
Wait, is there no intruder or what exactly? Okay, wait. I kind of skipped too far.
break-in at his home.
I skipped a bit too far. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Spare house back at some. Look into who this intruder
Wait,
might
so there's
be.
no intruder,
What no one
supposedly.
realizes tonight is that this is no random incident. It's the opening move in a plan that's been forming for months. And this break-in
Oh my god. Oh my god. What's going on at this video, bro? Why is this video?
is just step
I have
one.
a lot of fucking.
9 days after
information.
Daniel reports the break-in, his wife Crystal wakes up to another uneasy morning. For weeks now, she's been receiving strange anonymous messages and a growing sense that someone out there has an eye on her. Until now, none of it had a name attached, but a faceless presence that kept getting closer. But today, that changes. As Crystal gets the kids ready for school,
Oh, they have kids.
makes
Oh
her
my
morning
god. Oh my god. That just makes it much worse. That just makes the situation way much worse. Holy.
coffee, and heads
Oh
out
my
for
God.
work. Her phone buzzes. She glances at the screen and sees
Bro,
a name
what did
she
the kids
hasn't
do to
thought
deserve
about
all
in
of
more than
this?
20 years. Jack Anthony Holland,
Fuck is
a
that?
man she dated briefly as a teenager. The message is short, crude, completely out of nowhere. Hi, Crystal. It's Anthony. Hope it's okay I looked you up. I go to Boulder every few weeks and thought we could hook up. You game? At first, she didn't think much of it. The two last spoke years ago, and even then, he was harmless. So she ignores it and moves on. But the
Fire.
next day,
I like that. I like
everything
that.
changes.
WW wife in the
Are
chat.
you there? You should say yes when I offer pity. Whatever. I saw your pics. You got fat. You should yourself. Saw you at the dentist today. Your license plate expired. Gotta fix that. Suddenly, Crystal's fear becomes reality.
Why are there some people who are like that, bro? I'm not even joking. Like, what is the reason that makes you just say some mean shit to random people? She's not even random. He knows her, but still, even if they're not random, even if you know them back in high school or some shit, why? Right? Yeah, high school and some shit like that. I don't know. Why would you even say some shit like that?
And she begins living with the terrifying possibility that she's being watched. And now, she's
Yo, this nigga looks creepy as hell. He looks so creepy.
Anthony is the one who's been harassing her for weeks. She becomes hypervigilant, installs cameras around the home, dash cams in her car, and starts carrying a concealed
Damn, she got
handgun
terrified.
everywhere she goes. By late October, Crystal's barely sleeping. She keeps a spreadsheet of her stalker log, documenting every message she gets. Then, almost a month later, a new email from Anthony confirms
oh my
her
God,
worst
this guy.
fears. This your husband? Drives like slow old lady. He needs to drive safe. The email comes with an attached photo showing her husband Daniel at his workplace.
Who the
Now
fuck
the
types
stalker
on-
isn't
who the fuck
just
sends
targeting
messages on
Crystal.
Gmail other than
He's coming
companies
after
and
her
shit?
family.
And
Crystal
teachers.
realizes she can't handle this alone, so she hires a private investigator to track down Anthony's addresses and digital history. Then, on Halloween night, she calls the police.
So, how can I help you tonight? What's going on?
Yeah, so I have an ex from a very long time ago who has occasionally found me on social media, and it's never been an issue until this month. So this month, I have received numerous text messages, and then today I got an email that is very threatening, and it escalated to the point that he took a recent picture of my husband at his work location. So the stalking is getting a
Why the fuck would he even want? Okay, wait. He took a picture of her. Okay, wait. He took a picture of her husband. Her husband probably knows. Maybe he knows. Maybe he does not know. But he would probably think that, yeah, for sure, she had some exes back then. Why did he take a picture of her husband? What is the reason? Will he tell her husband something they used to do back then, or why?
A little too aggressive at this point in time.
Okay.
So my last contact with this individual was 5 years ago, where I told him I was happily married. I had no interest in what he kept contacting me. He kind of blew things up and then blocked me. I blocked him, haven't heard from him since.
After explaining everything to the officer, she documents each detail and forwards the case to the
Who's
department's
that?
investigative unit.
God, that was
Within
Anthony.
hours, the file lands on the desk of Detective Andrew
Oh my
Martinez.
god. Oh my god, that's Anthony. No, that's Henry. I shall squeeze bodyguard. Okay, he kind of looks like him. I'm like, oh, there's no similarity. I'm so sorry.
A seasoned investigator who's worked some of Broomfield's toughest cases,
Damn.
including abductions and violent crimes.
Damn.
Martinez schedules a formal meeting with Crystal for the following week, hoping to get a clearer picture of what exactly is happening and who this Anthony really is. When she sits down with Martinez, the situation has already escalated
What, do they
far
always have
beyond
some
what
cameras
Crystal
just like that in these kind of positions right there, or
first
they always had
reported.
them like that just for
So,
safety reasons,
like,
or
he
what?
saw, like, full pictures of my family, of my kids. Like, I locked down my profile real fast after this, because it was pretty alarming, right? Where he's like, we're meant to be together, and my family loves that we're talking. And I'm like, whoa, you think that we're, like, in a relationship? So I shut it down real hard. I said, this is really creepy for me. You need to stop. And he got, like, real emotional, and then blocked me. Like, I'm like, good. And I blocked him, and I'm like, and then I shut down Facebook entirely. The one development that I have, I did get the
The fact that I'm looking at somebody that's dead right now is so crazy, bro.
full-blown
These stuff
report
needs to
from
stop.
PI
I'm not even
Problem.
joking.
You'll see this in this report. There are tons of phone numbers associated with him. There are tons of addresses. He moves everywhere and between like 3 different states.
As Crystal walks the detective through her evidence, 2 details immediately stand out. First, her stalker isn't just texting her from random numbers. He's
Then-
using multiple phone lines and different digital identities, finding ways to reach her even after she changes her information.
Like, my real question is, what does he want from her? Like, exactly, what does he want? Bro, I'm not gonna be, okay, is he the, okay, I'm starting to feel like he is the killer, not the husband. Because I feel like the husband, well, okay, wait. I feel like it's unbelievable that the husband killed her, but let's see.
Whoever this is, they're persistent, resourceful, and frighteningly determined. Second, her ex-boyfriend, Anthony Holland, is tied to several addresses and multiple phone numbers. Whether it's instability or an attempt to stay off the grid, it convinces Martinez that Crystal is dealing with someone who either doesn't want to be found or someone who's planning something far worse. With all of this in mind, Martinez wraps the interview with Crystal and begins the digital side of the investigation. He sends warrants to service providers, requesting phone records, email logs, and
Yeah,
account
he's locked
information
in,
to
he's
track
locked in,
down the
he's locked in.
stalker.
He about to cook some
Unfortunately
shit.
for Martinez,
about
these
to cook.
companies will make a mistake that will soon prove deadly. While waiting for the digital evidence to come back, Martinez decides to follow up on something else. The garage break-in Daniel reported back in September when a stranger supposedly stole their spare house key. He brings Daniel in for a formal interview, wanting to know
Oh, that's
whether
the
he's
husband?
noticed anyone following him, but instead of
That's the piece of
clarifying
dog shit?
things, Martinez is about to learn something far more unsettling about the Krug household. But before we get to that, 2025 is almost over, and we're falling into the same trap
damn.
again, waiting for January 1st to start something new or learn a new skill. But here's the truth. Create and automate your workflow.
Oh my god, I'm so dumb. I'm actually so dumb. I'm not even joking, I swear. I went to another video? Bro, what did I do? Damn. Yo, let me go back. Holy shit. It's right here. Yo, this ad skip is a 0 out of 10. I'm not gonna let Agent do some better skippable ads.
Bible, a roadmap to
Let's get
monetize
better
AI,
ads,
and a
baby.
personalized AI toolkit built. Let's get back to Daniel's interview, where the detective is about
These
to
ad
learn
skips are way
something
better than
troubling about the couple's marriage.
And I guess at what point did she tell you that he recontacted her?
8 days before murder. So when did she got wait, November 16th, so December.
Her the his last.
December 29. No, wait, no. December 16th, if
either-
I'm not mistaken.
November 1st or November 2nd. It was
The key thing.
after she had gotten a picture of me at work that she brought me up to speed on.
Brought you up to speed, like actual speed, or who?
Gotcha, okay. And the first contact that he initially made with her was back on October 2nd. I guess why that month gap, do you think, before she told you?
I'm sure she has mentioned to you that she and I are going through a rough patch, kind of on the rocks. So probably didn't seem that pressing until it was.
Sure. And she didn't
Okay.
mention that to me, that you guys were having a rough time currently. Are you guys in the process of separating, getting divorced, or working through things?
To be determined. My brother Matthew is a cop, so I have a.
Imagine being a cop and your brother killed his wife. Yo, that's a fucking bad image at the family's name. I'm not gonna lie.
Retractable ass.
But I don't think that's gonna affect him at his job, honestly.
As I said, not right now, but otherwise, it's on me all the time. I sleep with it next to me. I've bought some additional security cameras for the house. So what am I doing? I'm panicking. And I'm doing a shit job of protecting my wife. So
I can't really tell if he's protecting or he's like acting, trying to be like, yo, I don't know what's going on exactly.
I'm not doing good.
Yeah, I can see that. So, with that being, I know that Chris Steele, we put her car on a lift on Tuesday afternoon to see if there's any sort of GPS tracking or anything like that.
Oh, that's when they came for it, when
We
she
couldn't
called
find
them.
anything on the car. If Anthony is watching you guys, it's going to be in person from a distance or nearby or however.
IRL.
So that poses an interesting issue in of itself.
From Daniel's reactions, it's clear the stalking is taking a toll on him too. His wife is terrified, his family feels
Wait, I
haunted,
feel like he's not acting. I feel like this is actually real.
and
This
he's
right here, this
struggling
moment
to
right here.
understand how any of
I
this
don't
is
know about the rest.
happening.
We still didn't see
Detective
anything
Martinez
else.
wraps up the interview, but something Daniel said lingers in the back of his mind. He revealed that
Yo, where did he place the camera? Wait a minute.
But something Daniel
Did he
said
place that shit on
lingers
his
in the
belt?
back of his mind.
The
He
fuck?
revealed that he didn't know about the stalking for almost a month. Not until Crystal finally showed him the email with the photo taken outside his workplace. So Martinez decides to look deeper into the family dynamic, and what he finds is concerning.
What's
He
up?
learns that the couple have been going through a rough patch recently. Nothing hostile or dangerous,
Miserable
but
shit.
they were trying
Yo,
to
what's up, potatoes, bro? How you doing? Welcome to the stream, broski. How's your day been? I'm watching a video called "Have Police Capture Colorado's Smartest Killer." This guy is apparently the husband, and this is the wife, and he killed his wife. But we still don't know how. We don't know what's going on.
work things out, doing what they believed was
That's
best
what
for
he
their
said at the
kids
beginning of the
and
video.
holding their family together the best they could. With how much the stalker seems to know about their lives, Martinez briefly wonders if someone inside the home might be manipulating the situation. And for
And
a
this
moment,
guy has been stalking the wife. He's been dating. He dated her back at high school. Yeah, he dated her back in high school, and he's been stalking her.
he even considers the possibility that Daniel might
Yo,
be
what's up,
messing
Will?
with
Welcome to the
his
stream.
wife as some twisted way of trying to fix their marriage. But that idea is quickly dismissed. There is no evidence backing any of it, and all signs still point to Anthony. Not to mention, Crystal herself is
How is it that hard to even get to reach to Anthony? Like, how is it that hard, bro? Like, damn, can't you guys just can the cops just say like, how did the Gmail? How did they like? I don't know. How did the Gmail just like track the Gmail? If I'm not mistaken, yeah, something like that, bro.
fully convinced her
Track the
ex
Gmail
is behind the
sender or
stalking
like something like
campaign.
that. The IP,
Throughout
decide their
November,
IP.
the harassment continues to escalate with more messages
Answer me, bitch.
and threats.
bye-bye to
Crystal
Daniel.
continues documenting everything and constantly monitors her cameras. By early December, she finally receives a message that gives her the smallest breath of air. Hey, gorgeous. I can't visit you anymore. No more Colorado time. My girlfriend doesn't want us talking without her.
He have a girlfriend, and he was doing all of this. Let me get it right, lads. He had a girlfriend, and he was doing all of this, and he was talking to another man's wife. he had a girlfriend. He was talking to another man's wife and a mother of kids. And sending her some threads. Okay.
He says you'll let the cops get me after you get rid of him. For the first time in weeks, Crystal and her family feel a brief sense of relief. It sounds like Anthony is backing off, maybe even leaving the state. But in reality, this is just the stalker's final move to make them drop their guard before he strikes.
1 hour before. Yo, how do we jump to an hour? Oh! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Okay, shit about to go crazy right now. 1 hour before murder.
The day starts like every other day. Daniel leaves for work while Crystal heads out to drop the kids off at school. During those minutes, someone approaches the front door, tapes over the Ring doorbell camera, and slips inside the house. Minutes later, Crystal drives back home, pulls into the garage, and steps out of the car. She has no idea someone is waiting for her inside, and the moment she closes the car door, he attacks. The stalker strikes Crystal in the head, stabs her, and leaves her bleeding on the floor. After months of
that
plotting,
sounds so...
This is the moment he'd been waiting for. Later that morning, Daniel tries calling Crystal from his office, but she doesn't answer or respond to texts. Hours pass, and there's still no sign of her.
So the husband did not... Yo, I think I understood that thing by... Oh my god. Wait, I think I understood that by mistake. I thought that it was like the husband killed his wife. Yo, I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. Yo, Daniel, if you're watching this, I love you so much, buddy. And I wish that you're doing good at the moment. I'm so sorry. I thought that Daniel, he's the one who killed the wife. Bro, it's so dumb for me. How could a husband even kill his wife? Well, they have kids together. Even if they're like going through some hard times together.
Daniel finally decides to call police.
That's so fucked up. I'm so sorry. Oh my god.
Hi there. My name is Dan Krug. I don't think this is an emergency, but this feels really weird.
Okay.
My wife isn't responding to text messages or phone calls.
Okay.
We've had threats against us. We have both been targeted by a stalker.
Okay.
Threats have been made against my life.
Okay.
And threatening to kidnap her, which is why I'm nervous that she's not answering.
Within minutes of Daniel's call, an officer is dispatched to the Krug residence to check on Crystal. At the same time, Daniel also calls Crystal's mother, asking her to go check on her daughter, sending her straight into the worst moment of her life.
Don't call
While
the
she
mom
makes her
to
way
go
there,
see
the officer reaches the
go see her
house
daughter's
first.
body. No, bro.
Hello.
Oh, I was just, I'm their neighbor, and they called me. Like, can you go see if she'll answer the
Oh yeah, he sent us as well. So.
Yeah, I'm like,
Bro.
Just next door. Okay.
All right, well, you got this.
Alrighty, man. Appreciate it.
Break that motherfucker. Can he open the garage door easily? Because I don't live at the US. I don't know how does it work. Can he just open it just like that? No way. Oh, I don't think that he can.
The house looks quiet.
Oh, there's
and
no
the
way.
officer
There's
doesn't
no
notice
any
anything
handles up
wrong from the
here.
outside.
Oh, yeah, okay.
But before he clears the call and drives off, something nags at him. So he brings his patrol car a little closer to check.
How did he know that there's something? Why did he come back? Yo, these cops are crazy. I'm not even joking. Like, they have a crazy sense. I'm not even, like, god damn.
The garage where he's about to uncover a tragic, horrifying sight.
Don't get the fucking wife. No, the mother. Wait, did the mother? I think the mother still did not pull up. He's gonna find the dead body. He's gonna find the dead body. He's gonna find the dead body.
As the officer leans in for a closer look, he spots a body lying on the floor, motionless, with blood smeared across the wall.
151 sent medical and 110. I need a 4-centric.
Wait, it's not my first time seeing these type of videos. I'm so confused. Okay, how are cops when they see like a dead body How do they not freak out? I'd be like, oh my god, wait, that's a dead body. Oh wait, what should I do? Should I call 911? Oh, I'm 911. I'm 911. Wait, should I call myself? I'm so idiot. Should I call the ambulance? Yo, what should I do? I think they're getting used to it. That's why he didn't give like a reaction.
I got a female down in the garage.
Damn, this nigga's powerful as shit.
Broomfield Police!
Broomfield Police.
Police! Oh, shit. Holy shit.
The officer steps into the garage to find Crystal with what looks like a severe head injury, so he immediately begins performing CPR, working on her for several moments with no success before opening the garage door to give medics access. But instead of paramedics, someone else soon arrives.
Oh my god.
Garage is open now.
Hello?
Hello, ma'am. I need you to stay out, please.
Oh my god, no. Nah, please. Bro. Wait, what? Wait, why is there a firefighter? Why did some firefighters pull up? Wait, what? What? There's no fire. What would they do? Are they supposed to call ambulance, not firefighters? Nah, bro.
Tragically, as the garage door is lifted to get medics in, Crystal's mother catches a brief glimpse inside, just long enough to see an officer performing CPR on her daughter. Before she can process what she's seeing, another officer quickly arrives to shield her from this nightmare.
Bam! I need you to come over here for a minute, okay? So we can work. I understand. I need you to come on over here, okay? Okay. I know. Do me a favor, go and sit inside so we can work on her, okay? So we can try to get her the help, okay? What's your name?
Linda.
Linda? Yeah. Okay. My name's Officer Zamora, okay? I'll come out here and I'll give you some news as soon as I can.
Bro, I don't even wish that.
I have no idea just yet, but I know that they're working on her. The officer in there has been working CPR on her, and I think she's doing okay, okay?
My husband called.
He did. He's the one that called us and let us know, okay? Go ahead, take a seat for a minute. I'll be right back here, okay?
I need to tag out, man. She's got a head wound. I don't know if it's from falling or something else, but probably falling, but I don't know, man. It's a good one.
Yep.
Wait, can they see like some stabs, or it's not really visible to see some stabs? Because they said that he hit her at the head and then he stabbed her a couple of times. Aren't you supposed isn't there supposed to be like some blood on the floor?
Husband said there was a stalker threatening to kidnap her, so I don't know.
Yo, I got a question. From where does these cops get all these? Where does this channel get all these videos from?
We have more room in there.
I'm so curious. Did they buy them, or what exactly?
While medics continue working on Crystal inside the garage, an officer stands outside reassuring a distressed woman who's just arrived, unaware that this is Crystal's mother. She's shaken and terrified by the horrors she witnessed inside the garage. Linda would later learn that none of this was random, and finding her daughter like this was always part of a twisted plan.
Wait,
Back
what?
inside the garage, medics keep working,
What?
still trying to revive Crystal, not yet aware of the fatal wound hidden beneath her clothing.
Guys, you seen anything other than a fall type of wound?
What's up? Gash on the chest.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. Yeah, that's a stab wound.
Yo, that shit should have been hard. I hate like a hard one just like that. Yo, how are they not freaking out, bro? You're seeing a dead person right in front of you, bro. That's their job. I'm so idiot. I'm so dumb. That's their job. They got used to it.
Dispatch could tell us the husband called in to check on her. I don't know right now.
And if they're gonna freak out, who's gonna calm the mom down?
Visible stab wound, you guys?
Yes.
Right above her heart. And then we are asystolic.
Yes.
Yep. Jermaine, are you good with this, or are you?
How recent is this from?
Husband said he couldn't reach her for
Transport.
We don't know if it's within 10 minutes, man.
Okay, then. Yeah.
Husband has not been able to reach her by any means for a few hours. Stab wound in the chest. Let Henry know that.
Medics
Stab
work
on
for
the chest. Yo, bro, that's so Yo, what is worst? A stab on the chest or a stab at his stomach?
Only a few minutes before
They're both
realizing
bad. They're
there's
both bad.
nothing more they can do. Beside Crystal's body, tucked inside her purse, the officer notices a handgun she never even had time to reach for. With the immediate area secure, officers spread out throughout the house, searching every room for the attacker, but no one is inside. And as officers step outside the home, they start noticing small details that don't line up with an impulsive crime.
Yeah, I don't know the backstory. Husband said there was a dude who's been stalking her and threatened to kidnap her. And Martinez was involved, and Martinez just said, hey, this is a big old... I don't know, dude. I don't know the history on that part. Martinez does, though, and he said he's coming in. So...
Yo, am I back? I think I'm back. Yo, okay, we're back. Let's go. I'm so sorry for what happened, guys. I'm so sorry. I apologize. Back.
You know what, dude? You know what? I don't know. I kicked it, and it went pretty easy. So I'm going to say no deadbolt.
It wasn't deadbolted. It was just handle was locked.
I saw her, came around, booted it.
Officers quickly confirmed the door was unlocked, and a strip of blue tape had been placed over the Ring doorbell camera. Whoever did this clearly planned it and came prepared.
But how did he put it? How did he put tape on the camera without appearing or getting inside the frame of the camera?
As police continue searching the scene, more
weird.
family members begin arriving one by one, each of them unknowingly walking into the worst moment of their lives, while officers prepare to deliver the news no family ever wants to hear.
They revive her?
I don't know anything just yet, ma'am. I don't know anything just yet. Are you...
Bro, he could have just said that, yo, she's good. We just have to take her, like, because that, even if she's dead, even like even if they confirm that she's dead, he's supposed to say like something like, yo, she's actually doing good. But we have to take her to the hospital just to get her medics and some shit. Just something like that, bro.
That's her mom.
That's her mother, bro. Like, she would never want to see her daughter like that on that kind of position, bro.
Family.
That's the worst timing or the worst position to ever tell a mom about what happened to her daughter.
I live right in the blue house there. We asked her to come knock on the door.
Okay. Is her husband almost here?
Is he gone? Is she gone?
We want to give you guys all the information all together. We don't want to have to repeat the information over and over for you guys to continue anything. So
He said he was on. What happened? What did we do to her? No. They won't say.
Where's the father?
I'm trying to figure it out.
Oh, that's the father. Oh, that's her husband. This guy's husband.
Who's in charge? Who can we talk to? We'd like to know what happened.
absolutely. And
Oh my god, bro. Bro, look at the father. Nah, bro, that shit's gonna make me cry. I'm not even joking.
as soon as someone frees up who can tell you, I'll send them your way. Okay?
Our son's on his way.
Is this your
brother.
daughter, sir, or your daughter-in-law?
That was my daughter.
It's your daughter, and so her brother's on his way.
Bro, that's so sad. Bro, the way the father actually looks really made me sad.
With Crystal's father and brother now at the scene, the weight of what's happened settles over the family, and it grows heavier by the minute. The only person missing is Crystal's husband, Daniel,
Where's
the
he
man
at?
who feared he wouldn't be able to protect her for weeks. Now he's on his way to find out those fears have come true. As they
Yeah,
wait
he
for
took
him,
talkies of transportation
detectives
shit,
arrive
I
at the
think. That's
scene
what
and
they
begin
said,
coordinating their
if
next
I'm not
steps to
mistaken.
hunt down whoever did this. Little do they know, the killer they're looking for is still in the area.
Bro, okay, I don't know why I'm crying. Bro, how the father looked, bro. Yo, what's up, Lean? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. How's your day? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. I hope you're having fun. The father, bro, god damn. Bro, look at him. Bro.
Much closer.
Wait, why did
than
the
they
husband
think.
take time to pull up? God damn.
So I pulled my car around to the garage just to see if her car was in the garage. And I immediately saw her at the base of the stairs, blood smear on the wall. And I came around and booted the front door. It turns out it wasn't locked. There's also a piece of masking tape over the ring camera, almost like somebody approached from the side and taped it.
Oh, yeah, from the side.
And then
I did not
she
think
opened
about
the door
it.
for somebody. First thing I noticed was an obvious head wound. They noticed after tearing the shirt and everything off, she had a good stab wound right there. So that's what we got. Husband should be here
I don't want to see them. I don't want to see when they break the information to the family. I don't want to see it.
any minute.
I'm not ready.
Okay, so I need another detective up here to start working with canvassing. I need you to stay here, and Martinez is coming here, so he'll be good with that. I want you and Martinez to work on this. I'm going to give. And then
Martinez was working on this document before.
Yeah. That's the thing. Well, we got to be careful. We have to be careful. We don't know. So anybody that's here is still
Wait, but careful for what, bro? That nigga does not even have the balls to do shit for the cops and for the investigators, bro. He don't have the balls to do that thing. He literally just did that to her and he dipped. Why are they scared? But still, they have to, take care, of course, and be cautious because they don't know what's gonna happen.
He's right. Sure that we stay focused on that.
Yep.
As investigators discuss plans to interview Crystal's family and her husband Daniel, he arrives on scene, cutting the conversation short. And right away, he makes it clear to everyone that he's nothing more than a devastated victim, overwhelmed by what's happened to his wife.
Okay, I need you to stay back, sir. I understand. I need you to stay back here. Family's over here. Family's over here.
Don't worry. That was Trish's
I know there's a lot of questions right now. Unfortunately, we don't have a lot of answers for you.
Wait, when would they pray for the family? The news. Nah, bro. Nah, bro. Nah.
Could have someone leave me over here?
At this time, officers have no reason to suspect Daniel of anything, so they treat him with care as he goes through this traumatic moment. But beneath that devastation lies a cold, heartless man, because Daniel knows exactly what happened inside that garage, and Daniel is the killer himself.
So you're telling me that I cried for nothing? So you're telling me that I cried for a killer? Nigga, wipe off these tears, bro. Let me hear what's up. Damn. Yo, wait, what?
Tear and
No,
shaking
so I was right out of the first place. I was
part
right.
of his act. One he will continue selling to police and Crystal's family,
was the killer.
standing just a few feet away.
Yo, this guy needs to go to Hollywood, bro, because this type of acting is unmatched. I've never seen something like that. He literally made me cry, thinking that he was a fucking victim. But what happened to his wife? Damn.
I didn't protect her. I was the person who attacked her.
Let them know about they're not going to talk to her. They're not going to say nobody says anything. They're just going to tell her that we're not going to tell the kids. We don't tell. This is a family matter. We're just going to figure out a reunification.
Bro, this fucker, bro. He knows how to act. Like, damn.
As this tragedy unfolds, Crystal's mother embraces Daniel, trying to comfort him, having no idea the man she's holding is the one who murdered her daughter.
Bro.
Unfortunately for officers,
They
the
did not know
hardest
that?
part of the job still isn't over. As the family grieves outside the home, a detective is sent to the school to pick up Crystal's children, who still have no idea
Oh, no, you should, bro,
what happened to their mother. When the detective finds Crystal's eldest daughter, she's already shaken. She's been watching the live camera feed on her phone and saw enough to know something terrible happened. But what she tells the detective next is what truly alarms her. Her mother's stalker has been hinting at something far darker recently, and he might have deadly plans for the rest of the family.
My phone notified me of my house cameras going off. There was police at my house and an ambulance, and there was a stretcher. I couldn't bring myself to see who was on the stretcher, so I called my mom and dad. My dad picks up and he's crying.
They're probably about 7 minutes away. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, something happened. Okay, that's why we're.
Bro, why are you gonna like something happened? Like you should have said like, oh, you're like, your house got robbed or something, bro. This officer needs to get some more training. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay. You know what's going on? I do, but I can't. I'm not gonna tell you. Okay, because
bro, she needs to get more training, or just like needs to get better at her job, because this right here is not right.
We're still actively investigating what's going on out there, so I don't want to give you wrong information. That's the last thing I want to do. Okay. What has been going on at home?
So this dude has been threatening my mom, stalking her, taking photos of my dad, saying that he's going to kill him.
Who do we know who
this? You see that he's gonna kill the dad. That's why he was sending the pictures. I thought that he was sending the pictures because he was like, yo, I'ma tell him something or some shit, because he's starting to kill the dad. But
this person is
one of her ex. I don't know his name.
Like an ex-boyfriend or
yeah.
Okay.
And they broke up a while ago. They ended it as friends. So this has all come to a really big shock to her. And then so he's been contacting her from different numbers, sending pictures of my dad, saying he's gonna kill them. He hasn't mentioned anything about me and my siblings yet, which is good. He's like, he posted something to a website trying to recruit guys to like help him with whatever plan he's doing. And then he's like,
how did you guys learn about that?
He's been contacting my mom through all of this. So my mom has contacted the police, and she has like a whole bunch of people on the case. But the thing is, he's making it sound like she's helping him. And
damn.
She's not. And so,
helping him like try to kill your dad?
Yeah. And so like we're afraid that the police are gonna turn on us.
Okay.
And so she's been trying to protect herself.
What Crystal's daughter reveals isn't just alarming, it's sickening. Because this so-called stalker isn't just threatening the family, he's twisting the narrative inside their home. He's making it look like Crystal was secretly working with him to kill Daniel, manipulating the kids into believing their own mother is dangerous while positioning Daniel as the helpless target who needs protection.
Wait, so, okay, so Anthony was trying to let the kids feel like their mother is helping him to kill their dad? Wait, I think that's what I understood.
To the kids, their mother starts to look untrustworthy. To detectives, Daniel starts to look like the victim. And to the stalker, everything is going exactly according to plan. It's a disturbing, genius level of premeditation.
Okay, when he said smartest killer at the title, who did he mean? Anthony or Martinez, the husband or the ex-boyfriend?
Carried out by a man willing to use anyone, even his own children. The detective logs this information and coordinates with Crystal's sister-in-law, Kate, to get the children safely out of the school. Back at the crime scene, detectives continue their work. They canvass the neighborhood, speak with neighbors, and begin collecting every CCTV clip they can find to reconstruct the killer's movements. By this point, there's enough evidence tying Crystal's ex-boyfriend Anthony to months of harassment, allowing police to obtain a nationwide arrest warrant for stalking. Departments across
Colorado's right there? You're tripping. I thought Colorado was right here. At this around this area right here. Damn.
The country are notified to be on the lookout for him. Additionally, with a homicide on their hands and a killer on the loose, investigators can escalate the case and issue exigent circumstance warrants to service providers to finally speed up the digital data they've been waiting on. If Martinez received those files weeks earlier, things might have been very different. In the meantime, Daniel, along with the rest of the family, is taken to the police station for formal interviews. At this stage, it's standard procedure, and investigators are simply looking to collect statements. But about 2 hours later...
what was the husband's name? Daniel or Martinez? I look forgot.
When detectives finally sit down with Daniel, his routine interview will begin to take a very different turn.
So, your home security system, you access that through your personal phone? Google Nest. It's Google Nest, okay?
Listening me.
Okay.
Just a home.
Okay. So I have your permission to operate this phone and get what we need?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how many different cameras do you have?
4. Doorbell. Side of the house. Driveway. Back door.
How long have you had it?
Doorbell, a couple years. The others, all since September.
This guy's a good actor. I'm not even joking. I swear he's a really good actor, bro. This fucker.
We had an intruder. I called the police. He came when we had a garage intruder.
A month after Daniel reported the garage intruder back in September is when the stalking first began.
That was back in 2023. I thought that was like 2025 last year. Because it was talking about September and November. This video, this dropped like 3 months ago.
And by then, the couple had already installed multiple cameras around the house, plus their Ring doorbell. But even with all that security, and after police confirmed they had no GPS trackers on their cars, the stalker still found a way to follow them, sending Crystal a photo of Daniel walking into work and texting her about seeing her at the dentist. So as the detective scrolls through the surveillance footage to understand the timeline, he notices something strange that catches Daniel off guard.
So when do your cameras go off? Do you ever have them set to turn off?
24/7.
Okay.
They don't turn off.
Wait, my question is that we never have a camera, because we don't need camera because we're in a safe country. Thank God, of course. Wait, so if it's running 24/7, is there like a storage or like a storage plan that you could buy, just like iCloud, for example, like a monthly payment, or how does it work for cameras like Ring and like security cameras at houses like that? How does it actually work? Because we don't have cameras.
If you lose internet or in the app, you can turn them off.
And who has the ability to turn off the cameras? Who has the ability to go in the app and turn these off?
Christine, me, and
It's alright. It's alright, Dan.
Yo, he's a good actor. Fuck.
Oh, perfect.
Home. I can settings.
Okay.
Oh, just us.
Okay.
The detective's question here isn't by chance. It's prompted by something peculiar he noticed on the
I feel like these guys are cooking something. I'm not even joking. I feel like they feel like there's something off, but they're not really sure if there's something off, but they know that there's something off, but they don't know how to prove it, and they're trying their hardest to prove it.
Surveillance app. All of the home's cameras shut off at 8:15 a.m. and they stay off until 10:15 a.m.
Wait, they shut off at 8:15 a.m. and they stay off until 10:15 a.m. So they stay off for about like 2 hours. No, for like an hour and for about 2 hours. Yeah, 2 hours exactly. Yeah.
Only the camera pointed outside the garage remains active during that entire 2-hour window. This instantly narrows the murder time frame to those 2 hours. Just then, Martinez.
Who knows this kind of information except the people who have the actual camera? Maybe Anthony Sir went and scouted out on what's going on. Yo, what's up, DJ? How you doing? You're sad? Wait, why are you sad, bro? I'm already watching a sad video. What's going on, bro? God damn. What happened?
Martinez finally arrives at the interview room. He's the lead detective who's been handling Crystal's stalking case for months, and now that case has become something far worse. He sits down with her devastated husband, feeling the weight of the loss they both couldn't prevent. They didn't save Crystal, they couldn't protect her, and now they're here, mourning her loss, trying to piece together what happened.
Okay, okay, that's okay, you know, life does not stop, for somebody. Just know that everybody deserves better than who they actually want, because if you want someone, trust me, maybe your crush have a crush on your ex, and it's, actually okay. Why? Because I feel like, if you're gonna date your crush, you're gonna there's something bad was gonna happen, okay? But God remove that thing for you, or God let that thing let them kiss so you can just like stop thinking about your crush, because if you're dating your crush, something bad is gonna happen. Trust me, that's how I really actually feel. I'm not even joking. So trust God's plan, trust me, because I feel like God got someone who's better for you, trust me. So don't be sad about something like that, bro. It's not, something like this does not deserve you being sad about. I'm not even joking.
It's not your fault.
Niggas not knowing that he was the killer. God damn. God damn. I wouldn't call him the smartest killer. So instead of the title being How Police Captured Colorado's Smartest Killer, I would change the title to How Police Captured Colorado's Greatest Actor. Yeah, that's better.
It's not your fault. I'm sorry I didn't answer.
Oh, that's the same guy that I said that he looks like Henry, Speed's bodyguard. That's the same guy.
As Daniel breaks down, something catches Martinez's attention. Daniel is crying, but there are no tears. The detective finds it.
Crying with no tears? How's that possible? Exactly, that guy's the killer. Yo, these two niggas right here gotta actually have some eye contact with him so they can realize that. Henry, you're looking at him. You know that thing, please.
Strange and more than a little concerning. Wanting to probe deeper, Martinez asks for a moment alone with Daniel to see what's really going on beneath the surface. And the moment he starts asking questions, things get heated. Fast.
I know you said that you don't think that there was somebody else. She said, okay. Why do you keep asking? I'm just trying to put everything together to kind of get a bigger picture, because you said that she's been acting kind of weird lately and, you know, being very secretive. Lately, I've been information for you, so I'm just trying to understand, I guess, so we can backtrack what she's been doing this past month.
Martinez's question here is telling of what he's thinking. He's not ruling out Daniel as a possible suspect.
Why is he not answering
After all, the couple were going through a separation.
Bro, that's a happy couple right here, bro. I wish I had a girl like this and just having a happy relationship, married and some shit, bro. Why did he fuck up everything? Yo, I'm not even joking. That's literally the goals for every man out there. Why did he fuck this up? Idiot fuck.
Period. And this is meant to probe whether jealousy or something else could have played a role in Crystal's death. Sensing the tension in Daniel's response, the detective decides not to press any further. But as they step out for a quick break, Daniel says something that makes it obvious he struck a nerve.
I've seen enough movies. It's always the husband. I get it.
After detectives collect the initial information from Daniel, his children finally arrive at the police department. They still don't know what happened to their mother, only that something is very, very wrong. Daniel is notified of their arrival and given a choice. Should he be the one to tell them, or leave it to officers and Crystal's family? Instead of letting someone else deliver the news, Daniel insists on telling them himself. A decision that appears compassionate on the surface.
Guys, if I'm gonna cry right now, I'm gonna cry for the family. I'm not gonna cry for Daniel. I swear.
But underneath,
I don't want anybody
it's
to
a way
misunderstand
for him to control the narrative and shape how his children see him, even in a moment of tragedy. Following this, investigators...
Whoa. Lars S.R., the father, Kate, the sister-in-law, Linda, the mother, and Lars Jr., the brother.
Sit down with Crystal's family to begin their interviews, and this is where things start to take a concern.
Oh, that's the camera. Oh, that's the camera right here. Oh, okay.
Turn.
I thought it was like a GoPro
Up
or
until
something.
now, the case seems straightforward. Crystal has a stalker, her ex-boyfriend Anthony. That stalker killed her. Find Anthony, and you find Crystal's killer. But once detectives start speaking to Crystal's parents, brother, and sister-in-law, things become far more complicated. And what they learn next will force them to reconsider everything they think they know about Crystal, her marriage, and even her stalker.
So your understanding, I guess, of there is the ex-husband who's been kind of...
It's not about husband, it's an ex-boyfriend.
That's where everybody was saying, which is actually fucked up, that they actually really trust the husband, and they didn't even think about the husband that he did something. Actually, while they are right now on fucked up shit together on their term, they're not at the best terms until now. But the fact that they really trust him, while him and her aren't at the best situation right now, is fucking crazy. They really trusted him, bro. Why did he do something like that?
Gotcha.
And why did he do that? I really hope that this guy's gonna say. I hope that's gonna say in this video. Why did he do that?
Restoration told me that you had messaged her again 2 days ago.
We got a new place with a lot of rooms. We like 3 ways. Trash your husband and come. You know how to get me when he dead.
Or so. Let her know that he was.
How is there someone who, bro? How is there somebody who just like types something like that for a mother who's married and got 2 kids? Who would? A psychopath.
So she can go ahead and off her husband now. Make it look a little like she was in on this whole deal with killing her husband, I guess.
Do you think there's anything doesn't feel right, doesn't seem right, something that, I don't know, you just feel like might be important to our investigation?
I don't know, like, I know that Christine was, like, very concerned and worried about this guy, and I just always felt like it was, like, there was something weird about it, like, but I can't put my finger on it. I just feel like she had said that it was, like, this Anthony guy, that it seemed very different than past behavior.
So everybody knows about Anthony.
He was heterosexual in the past, and that these were like very like hypersexual things. And so I think even at one point she was like questioning whether it was actually him.
I don't know if you necessarily know anything any more about that, but they just also just kind of mentioned you guys are kind of close. And just see if maybe some sort of insight on that at all.
Brother, bro.
Insight on their marriage?
Or just, was there issues going on? Were they having problems? Was there, kind of anything that was kind of...
She had shared with me that they had separated.
Okay.
But were still living together a year ago. And I had asked her if she, over text, if she had, if she believed that it was Anthony. But she didn't believe, at the time that I was asking her, that it was anybody but Anthony. She was fully convinced that it was Anthony.
Okay.
My mom has always been like suspicious, and I just like don't know where that comes from.
Okay.
About the Anthony
Can you
guy.
elaborate on that? Like suspicious how or
my mom?
Yeah.
Suspicious. I don't know, because she it's like the difficulty finding Anthony. Like, why is it so hard to find Anthony? Why can't there, cell phone records or IP stuff? Or so my mom had that frustration, and so I think her mind starts to wander towards like conspiracy type things, right? Of like, oh, maybe it's the husband, or maybe it's Dan, and I don't know. I don't see it there just because I don't know. Dan just seems so incapable of doing something like that to me.
Why do you say that? Just
I don't know. I talked to him, and him and I just hung out and talked for like 2 hours, and he was like very concerned about like getting
with Anthony. Oh wait, with Anthony or wait, he's talking about Anthony.
Even though Crystal's brother Lars sounds skeptical of his mother's suspicions, she isn't exactly wrong, as, on the surface, it makes no sense that Anthony couldn't be tracked down for months. Lars would also go on to explain that Crystal and Daniel saw their marriage very differently. Crystal wanted out, Daniel didn't, and the family seemed to view their relationship as dysfunctional but not violent.
That was Anthony back then,
Listening
right?
to these statements, one thing becomes very clear. Every family member felt that something about the stalker was off. There was a shared intuition they couldn't quite articulate. And when detectives sit down with Crystal's mother, she makes that suspicion very clear.
Oh, no.
I know you said, and I kind of learned on scene that she was married, had 3 children.
Her life was hell. We slept months and last year. Her husband and her were not in good terms. He was in complete denial. She'd tell me how he was.
Did she ever give you insight on what kind of led her to feel like her marriage was over, or?
Dad is explosive, but I've never seen him, hurt her. He would hurt the kids, but, some people take corporal punishment as paying the kids.
The entire family trusts the husband. If they don't even think about the husband that he did it, bro, that's so sad when they just know that he's the person who did it.
But she told me he was in denial, that she told him his marriage was over, but she would stay until graduated. I have this, just a gut I can't shake with him.
What's that feeling telling you?
I can't shake this question. Is he the one that's been doing this with Anthony?
Needless to say, hinting that Daniel might somehow be involved with the stalker is an alarming accusation, and it makes things even more complicated for the detectives. At this point, the family itself is split. Crystal's brother Lars completely dismisses the idea that Daniel could be involved, calling it nothing more than a conspiracy. But others felt that there was something off about Anthony and the entire stalking agenda.
Sure,
with
all
all
of them
statements
don't have the same. All of them don't really have the same answer, kinda.
collected, detectives wrap the family interviews and regroup to make sense of everything they've gathered. By combining everything they've learned, detectives land on a clearer picture of where the investigation now stands.
Whoa.
The family interviews raised enough concern, and there was enough tension in the marriage that detectives decide they can't rule out Daniel yet, and he officially becomes a potential suspect. But even with Daniel now on the radar, Anthony remains as the obvious prime suspect in Crystal's homicide. His threats and weeks-long stalking campaign
I don't blame them, because hey, these reasons, these things that if I was a cop, I would be like, yo, this guy's the murderer who did all of this, but hey, they know more than
at the
us,
center
I'm
of
not
the
gonna lie.
investigation. With that in mind, detectives know their next move. It's time to find Anthony. At around
I forgot that they still not find Anthony until now, bro. This guy's it's so hard to hunt
3
that
p.m.
guy.
that afternoon, police finally get their first real break in months. After digging through everything they have on Anthony Holland, investigators land on a possible address in Utah. Because they can't reach him themselves, Broomfield detectives coordinate with Utah County Sheriff's Office, sharing his name, photo, and the address where he's believed to be staying. Up until now, Anthony has only existed as a name in emails and threats. A distant figure who no one has actually
These
seen.
are getting crazy
So when
now.
officers finally get a hit on his location, it becomes the first real chance to confront the man they've been hunting for months.
I'm going to ask you a couple of names to see if you recognize any names. Okay. Have you ever heard of the name Crystal Krug? She may have been Grimsrod when you knew her.
Yeah.
And do you know a Daniel Krug?
No.
No? How do you know Crystal?
She was an ex-girlfriend.
She's an ex-girlfriend? How long's the ex? Like how long ago?
1999.
Damn! So like a long while ago.
She was my very first girlfriend ever.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
When's the last time you talked to Crystal? Has it been a minute?
It's been a minute, yeah.
Like since you moved from Durango?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that would have been what, back in
Dude, why did he take like a second to answer that question?
2014?
Am I doing too much, or is like?
Have you had any
like a normal
contact with
thing?
anybody in that area since? Anybody, or have they contacted you at any time?
No.
I'm going to give you a phone number. and it's to a sergeant with the Broomfield Police Department. He would like you to reach out and talk to him.
All right.
They have an incident. I don't know the full details of their incident out
This
there.
guy also is a good actor. Like, god damn, bro. How is everybody he's a good actor in these kind of fucking situations, bro? Damn.
And so I'll let him talk to you about that aspect.
No, it's not.
He had asked us to come out here to your house and talk with you. They were debating on, you do have an active warrant out of Broomfield Police Department, and they were debating on if they were going to have us arrest you or not. They are not going to have us arrest you on it. I'm going to advise you of the fact that you do have a warrant out of Colorado, and you can talk to this sergeant about the details of it, if that makes sense.
As officers speak with Anthony, he appears intoxicated and confused. After being briefed on the situation, he gives his timeline, insisting he never left Utah and spent the morning with family nowhere near Colorado.
So he never went to Colorado. And how... Okay, who took the pictures of the husband? I should be a detective, bro. I should be a detective, bro. Hey, guys, I'm not gonna lie, but guys, I'm gonna end my streaming career right here. I'm gonna be a detective. I'm gonna be making more money. Hey, for now, because I don't make money at all, I'm gonna be a detective. I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching my streams. I love you guys so much. I'm out. Peace. Yeah, my ugly ass needs to just like stick to streaming, bro. That's my thing. Yeah.
Once they collect Anthony's statement, Utah officers leave to begin verifying every part of his story. In the meantime, detectives back in Colorado regroup to reassess the investigation. With Anthony still denying involvement, Detective Martinez turns back to the one angle he hasn't fully explored yet.
He said that he does not know the husband. Because the cop mentioned the name of the husband, and he said that he does not know who's the husband. So how did he not know who's the husband? Well, he went to Colorado and drove from Utah to Colorado to take a picture of the husband at his work and say, yo, isn't this your husband?
Crystal's husband, Daniel. Since he never ruled out jealousy or affairs as a possible motive, he decides to dig deeper into Daniel's past. And that's when he stumbles onto something interesting and very unsettling. While searching old reports, Martinez finds a closed but unresolved stalking complaint from years earlier. The victim who filed it is a woman named Carrie, and as it turns out, she was Daniel's ex-girlfriend. The more Martinez reviews, the more disturbing the pattern becomes. The report claims she was stalked for weeks by an obsessed man who impersonated multiple people, manipulating her.
I'm so sorry for stopping this, but imagine, guys, just like imagine this thing right here. Imagine if you were in high school, you went to high school with Anthony and I forgot the girl name. I'm not gonna lie. Imagine if you guys went to school with the same people, okay? You guys remember them? They were a couple. They used to love each other and all of that, bro. And you just like on a random day, on a chill Wednesday, on a Wednesday night, you're watching YouTube. You're watching a video called "How Police Captured Colorado's Smartest Killer" by Dr. Instantly. Yeah, Dr. Insanity. Oh, I'm sorry. And you see these people right here, I'd be like, oh, wait. I remember them. They used to love each other in high school. Wait, what's going on? What happened?
Through fake identities, detectives quickly locate Carrie and bring her in for an interview. When they sit down with her, they uncover a story so disturbingly similar to Crystal's, it opens up an entirely new theory.
I think it was, like I said, a couple months I broke up with him a couple months into my freshman year.
Who are these people?
Wait. Kate Carrie and people manipulating more Carrie. And while searching old reports, Martinez finds a closed but unresolved stalking complaint from years earlier. The victim who filed it is a woman named Carrie.
Who's that?
As it turns out, she was Daniel's ex-girlfriend. The more Martinez reviews, the more disturbing the pattern becomes. The report claims she was stalked for weeks by an obsessed man who impersonated multiple people, manipulating her through fake identities. Detectives quickly locate Carrie and bring her in for an interview. When they sit down with her, they uncover a story so disturbingly similar to Crystal's, it opens up an entirely new theory.
What?
I think it was, like I said, a couple months I broke up with him a couple months into my freshman year. And he, you know, he was pretty emotional, I would say. Sort of desperation would maybe be a word I would use to describe after the breakup of, please don't do this, kind of, you know, crying, that sort of thing, that I can recall. And then I started to get messages from his roommate, and that person's name is Tom, on AOL Instant Messenger. And I know Tom is real because they were roommates. If I called him, Tom would sometimes pick up the phone. They each had a joint room and a joint phone. Tom, his role, I would say, was sort of to gain sympathy from me for Dan and continue to encourage me to communicate with Dan. There was perhaps some indication that he was, or was, because of the breakup, just really not doing well. So this, you know, made me keep communication up with Dan. And Tom ended up being Dan, right? So all these people I'm going to tell you about end up being Dan Krug, not Tom. Yeah, even though Tom is a real person, he was not sending me these messages.
Suffice it to say, what Carrie tells detectives sounds
confusing.
all too familiar.
But,
everything she describes
I get what
echoes
she's
the
saying.
same pattern detectives have been seeing with Crystal, but the parallels don't stop there.
Things I remember is a group of my friends from our dorm had met, I don't even know how, some cadets from the Air Force Academy. Sure. And so we all went to a movie, something super innocuous, and there was like a group of us. I must have told Dan about that. And I think it was 2 or 3 days later, I got a message from someone named Nick Clark. And Nick basically said, I'm a cadet at the Air Force Academy. I know you went out with these people, and I want you to know that he came back, or these people came back and said that you slept with him. So now there's this rumor going around the whole academy that you're an easy target kind of thing. And Nick, I think, served the purpose of sabotaging anyone I was meeting if they were associated with the Air Force Academy. Of course, the person that I met and went to the movies with was like, I want nothing to do with you, you weirdo. And so shortly, I don't know, a while after that, I started actually more seriously dating Air Force cadet named Mark Hansen. Then, of course, Nick Clark made a reappearance, and I was getting pretty consistent messages from him. And so he said, you know, we need to find out who's doing this. And he got me a meeting with the Office of Special Investigations at the Air Force Academy. I sat with them, and they kind of laid the emails out on the table, and they said, we've had like a forensic psychologist, sort of professional, look at all these emails, and
oh shit, I'm sorry.
It's Dan, is what they said.
Carrie would go on to explain that despite their suspicions, there was never enough evidence tying Daniel back to the messages she received then. Everything had been sent from a public library, and because of that, her accusations remained just that, suspicions. But
I was saying that, yo, they need to check the IP and some shit. I said that they need to, check the IP for the Gmail sender message. The guy who sent the messages at the Gmail, they need to check the messenger IP address, but it was a public library. Damn.
even without proof, the similarities between the two women's experience.
Hey, gorgeous, I can't visit you no more. No more Colorado, Tom. My girlfriend doesn't. We already read that before.
Are impossible to ignore, and for the first time, detectives begin considering a fourth possibility they
trash your husband and come. You know how to get me when he dead.
Never imagined. What if Daniel has been playing everyone? What if he's been impersonating Anthony?
He
what
is.
if he's always been the architect behind?
Oh my God, he might actually. Woo! He actually might be impersonating Anthony. Oh my God.
The entire stalking campaign.
Oh my God!
Detective
Yo, I don't know why I did
Martinez
not think
receives
about
the
that.
intel from Carrie's interview, and with that,
Whoa.
Daniel officially becomes an equal prime suspect alongside Anthony. At this point,
Wait, so right now Daniel is the prime suspect. It was Anthony and now it's Daniel.
the only thing that can give them a definitive answer is the digital evidence. So while they wait for that, Martinez receives something he can work with immediately. The full set of surveillance footage collected from the neighborhood and Daniel's workplace. Investigators sit down and begin reconstructing the full picture of what happened before Crystal was killed. Shortly before 8 a.m., Crystal arrives home after dropping off the kids. She pulls into the garage, closes the door, and everything looks normal.
Okay.
Minutes later, at 8:15 a.m.,
10 minutes
the
later.
entire security system goes offline. Every camera except the outside garage camera is taken down for the next 2 hours.
Why?
At 8:25 a.m., that lone camera records
10 minutes
something
later.
deeply concerning. Daniel leaves the house to go to work later than he normally does, and shortly after the time medical examiners believe Crystal was killed. From there, workplace footage shows Daniel moving through the building around 9 a.m., greeting co-workers and appearing completely normal, as if nothing had happened at home. And when
Yeah, this nigga's smart as fuck. But he's dumb. Why would you go to your job acting normal like nothing happened?
investigators check footage from surrounding houses, they find no one approaching the property all morning. Everything about the timeline makes Daniel look more suspicious by the minute. With all these new developments, detectives bring Daniel back in for another interview. He walks in expecting routine procedural follow-ups, completely unaware of how much has changed since the last time he sat in this room. This is when Daniel's months-long, carefully crafted plan
how long
begins
was that
to crumble.
from the first interview
this
with
time,
them?
Detective
With him?
Martinez walks in with a completely different energy than before. He's no longer feeling Daniel out. He's here with one clear objective: confront him with what's been uncovered and see if his version of events finally breaks.
Come on, Henry.
How you feeling right now? Just kind of about everything. No. Everything hurts. Feeling. I have two different voices going through my head right now. I have my brother Matthew. Yeah, I've mentioned him. He's the sheriff's lieutenant. And I have his voice saying, talk to the police. And in typical cop fashion, you married a prosecutor. So I have Lynn's voice in my head going, get a fucking lawyer. I just want this to be done. I don't want it. I just don't want it.
Right away, Daniel doesn't open the.
Why? That's your wife. If I was in, bro, okay, I was gonna say if I was in this position. Okay, wait. The right thing that he's supposed to be the most helpful person. Maybe after the mother about this situation, what happened to his wife. That's the husband. He needs to get revenge on what happened. He needs to know who did that thing. But he knows if he's gonna help them more and more and dig more into the fucking investigation thing, they're done. He's done. He's gonna get exposed.
Interview casually. He opens it with a calculated trick. By hinting at getting a lawyer, he's warning detectives, push too hard, and this interview is over. It's clever, but Martinez has a counterplan. Instead of confronting him, he'll pivot the conversation to his relationship with Crystal, making it feel like safer ground to get Daniel comfortable and talking. But if Daniel had any motive to take Crystal out of the picture, this is where it would surface.
Well, I'm sure, especially if you guys are trying to work together to be safe, keep your family safe, keep your, as dysfunctional as it is, you still both have the common goal of keeping it safe, right?
I had her as a partner to protect the family, but it didn't feel like a partner who valued me. And I told her at that point, I didn't want to die for someone who didn't care about me anymore.
That's really hard.
Yo, this is good. Act like damn.
And what I wanted was her to say she cared about me. She didn't.
Although Daniel is being honest about what was going on in their marriage, to detectives, moments like this only add to their suspicions. Resentment, rejection, a failing marriage, these are all things that, in the wrong circumstances, can turn into a motive. And this is exactly where the interview takes a sharp turn. What Daniel doesn't know yet is that since his last interview, detectives received something they kept secret for this exact moment.
Oh my god.
One of the tech companies finally responded to their urgent warrants and provided some of the digital data they needed. And as it turns out, the emails the stalker had been sending, the messages that terrorized Crystal for weeks, were coming from somewhere much closer to home.
One of the things that we really started looking into today in effort to find Anthony is the Gmail. So some of that information that we've been able to receive today is a little bit concerning, I guess.
The Gmail account, the Kickman account that you guys initially received with the photo of you in it, and the phone number, those originated through their IP addresses at your office.
Doesn't make any sense. Well, he took the photo of me at my
Speechless, nigga!
But both of those accounts
Speechless, bitch ass nigga!
IP addresses that list back to your office.
There are
Talk!
Wi-Fi.
Yeah, exactly.
Throughout.
Finally! Hey, Anthony, you cooking, bro. You cooking it.
There's public Wi-Fi access throughout the entire facility.
Right now,
That does not make sense at all.
Director to get all of the IP
Does not make sense at all, buddy.
To see what devices were using that specific address during that time. Because I guess the biggest concern is just the timing of everything. That it just doesn't quite make sense to have somebody create.
Oh my god, I got caught. I got caught for doing that to my wife.
An account, take a photo, and then immediately send it off, and then the account is no longer being used.
GG's, I'm fucked. Come on, I'm fucked. Yeah, give me. Oh my god.
None of this makes any sense.
Daniel looks thrown off, unsure where Martinez is going with this. The emails tied to the stalker connect back to Daniel's workplace, a detail he clearly didn't expect detectives to know. He seems nervous, but still cooperative.
He got caught.
So
He knows that he's
detectives
gonna get caught
decide it's
soon.
time to push further, because they have something else they withheld from Daniel until now. During the investigation into Anthony's alibi, officers in Utah forwarded something small but important. A time-stamped shopping receipt placing Anthony in Utah that morning, miles away from Colorado at the time Crystal was killed. Martinez and his partner decide it's the perfect time to see how Daniel reacts when they push him directly and force him to confront the possibility that he might be the stalker.
Also, let's add on top of that the fact that there's, as far as we know right now,
Talk to him.
there's no physical way that Kickman could have been involved in this based on where he's at right now. So, you know, the mystery continues, and
It has to be possible.
Things are certainly pointing in one direction right now.
well, and you've given us reason. Here's the other thing, Daniel, is I sympathize with the fact that you're in an extremely frustrating situation. I know you want to be a part of your kids' lives, but you can also sense that's why we're asking all these questions about infidelity and everything else. Is there some other mystery man that we don't know about?
I have been faithful.
It looks like it.
Period.
You know, Anthony has reached out to her in the past, number of times. Right. The last time was 2016-ish. He had asked her at one point if she wanted to have sex. If there's any bit of question about infidelity, whether it's with Anthony or anybody else, we might create an account to see if Christine's actually interested in Anthony. So we ask to push the bounds a little bit and see if that will confirm our suspicions of infidelity. You don't get the response and the openness you once did for about 28 days, from October 2nd to October 31st. So you amp it up a little bit, send a photo of yourself to her. an account you created.
I get the narrative together, but it alleges that I would do this to my children.
But I think ultimately what happened today would bring you the closest to your children that you probably ever been in your mind.
I am very close to my children.
You're afraid to lose time with them if you get the divorce.
Clearly, detectives managed to perfectly articulate Daniel's reality, one he may not have even fully admitted to himself. He is a man so terrified of losing his children, so desperate to stay in control of his family, that he would do anything if he felt it slipping away, even if it meant murder.
Photo.
The detective's brutal honesty leaves Daniel speechless. He doesn't argue or deny it. He just sits there in quiet resignation,
bro, he did not deny a lot of stuff. Most of the things that they said, he did not deny them at all. That's what I'm really surprised about. Like, what? He's just been sitting and like, he's been like that the entire time.
Everyone can see straight through his lies.
If you were watching these facts unfold in front of you in a movie, what would you say happened?
There has to be someone else
that was able to turn off the cameras, that was able to use your IP address from your work to create accounts, to send messages and photos, to act as a stalking suspect.
So no, I'm not the one who does this. I'm analytical at work, and I read and write fiction at home. I don't do crime drama. I don't know what any of this is.
Kickman is 6.5 hour drive. And then in fact he was contacted in his house severely intoxicated. There's no way he could have made that drive.
All this time you've been looking for him as a protection order. And you just found him today, like that.
We've been chasing the wrong dog.
It sounds like you're accusing me.
Yes,
We
they
have a lot
are.
of information that points your direction, and we were hoping that you could provide explanation other than it wasn't me.
I don't have a narrative or a story.
He just kept spamming the fucking not doing anything emote.
What would you think, or what would you say if we told you that other people you talk to that are close to your wife expressed that she had maybe told them that she suspected you of having...
She said that right to my face, that she wanted to know if it was me. I told her no.
But I think there's more to the story. Like, I don't know, it just doesn't, it's not adding up. I'd like to know what happened this morning. I'd like to know what caused you to get so upset to hurt your wife, because I believe that's what happened.
Well, I want to know what happened.
Yo, what's up, _TJ1JN? Welcome to the
There's
stream.
only one person in
How you
this room
doing?
that can tell us.
The GOAT.
I think
what's up? Oh, yeah. Yo, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Got confirmation or found out that she this morning.
Oh, give me the rice. Oh, yeah.
And you did something that you regret now because you can't go back.
I've answered. You have your theory. Please find the way. You're done.
As calm as he's been this entire interview, Daniel finally decides he's had enough and drops the act. His story has crumbled. Detectives see straight through his lies, and he knows it. With nothing left to cling to, Daniel quietly asks for an attorney, and the interview comes to an end.
So here's something that he wanted to get a lawyer because he know that he got pressed by the detectives. Getting a lawyer will not help you at all. You're the fucking murderer. Why would they help you? Like, damn. Where's the fucking mouse? Okay.
Though he continues insisting he's innocent, there's one detail Daniel admits
Appreciate the likes. Thank you for the likes. Appreciate the likes.
No one even knew about until now. Crystal herself confronted him about being the stalker. Hearing that from Daniel's own mouth hits Martinez hard, because to him, that sounds
appreciate the roses. Thank you for the roses so much. Appreciate it. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you for the 2 roses. Oh, what did I do?
that could have pushed.
Thank you for the 2 roses.
Proof, detectives can't yet say Daniel is truly responsible. So with the interview over, Daniel is processed for physical...
Yo, wait, what? Wait, what did he... Yo, wait, what did he... Why did he take his socks off? Damn, wait.
evidence and escorted out of the police station. But before he leaves, he turns back and tells detectives one final thing.
What? Oh, thank you for the other roses. Appreciate it, appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please tell him that you killed your wife, please, because that's okay. I've been watching for 1 hour and 8 minutes, and I've been seeing how dumb you actually are. So please just tell them.
Because I don't. You don't believe that? Fine. Just don't stop looking elsewhere. Something. Okay? Find the fucker who did this. Are you married?
Bro, I thought he was gonna say that I'm the killer. I killed, like, god damn, bro. I got excited for nothing.
I don't care if you capture him. I just... Are you married? With kids? Divorced? Right behind you. I don't care if you capture him. I just want the fucker to pay. He took my children's mother.
Bro, you just got...
For Christmas.
Over the next 2
I thought he
days,
was gonna, bro, I
the
thought that he
case
was gonna
becomes
say
the
that,
department's
oh,
top priority.
I'm the killer.
Every available
Fuck it.
officer is working on it, and this is when the investigation finally begins to break wide open.
Thank you for
Officers
the likes.
in
Thank
Utah
you, thank you,
finally
thank you for
finish
the likes.
verifying
Appreciate it.
Anthony's alibi. They find surveillance footage showing him in Utah at the time of Crystal's murder, and there are no travel records or license plate pings placing him anywhere near Colorado. Then, the last of the digital evidence arrives, and this time, it's overwhelming. The burner phones used to send the threatening messages to Crystal were purchased with a Visa gift card registered under Daniel Krug's name, and cell tower records show those burner phones were always in the same location as Daniel's personal phone, meaning he was carrying both devices at the same time. And then comes the final
He
blow.
got got!
Detectives uncovered Daniel's Google searches from the night before the murder.
Whoa,
How
what was it?
hard would you have to hit someone in the head to make them unconscious? When is a head injury a cause for concern? Piece by piece, the
Nigga
picture
got
comes
got!
together. There's no Anthony. There's no mysterious stalker. It's
Yo,
always
yo,
been
yo, yo,
just
yo.
Daniel.
Oh my God.
Detectives now understand exactly what happened. Daniel created the entire stalking persona in a twisted
Holy
attempt
shit.
to regain
Yo,
control
this
of
guy's
his
so
failing
smart.
marriage. And when Crystal began to suspect the truth, Daniel killed her to cover it up. On December 16th, an arrest warrant is issued for Daniel
shit.
Krug. Officers are
Holy
dispatched
shit.
immediately, finding him on
He
his
got
way to his
got!
daughter's dance performance. As patrol units close in, Daniel's movements strike them as suspicious. He appears to be heading back towards his car, and officers believe he may be trying to get away.
You talking to who? I'm talking to myself. What?
Detective, get my Just get right. Alright, we're coming up in front. Just get up and pump the back.
Yo, he got caught. 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 He got caught.
Just go. Go, 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 go. Go, go, go.
Hold on. Finally! Finally, nigga, damn! Yo, wait. Who's that? Is that Anthony or Davian? Davian. That's Davian, right? Please tell me that's Davian. 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 Finally! Nigga got cooked! Oh! Oh, I've been telling y'all niggas. I've been telling y'all niggas that it's him.
Without incident.
I've been telling you guys it's been him this entire time.
The digital forensic evidence, the surveillance timeline, the phone data, all of it leads back to the same person. Investigators become certain that Daniel Krug acted alone. He created a fake stalker, framed an ex-boyfriend, manipulated his wife, his children, and law enforcement.
So you're telling me, wait, cancel. So you're telling me that this guy right, by the way, W video, you're telling me this guy right here, literally, okay, Davian, yeah, you tell me that Davian personated her ex-boyfriend that she used to date back in high school, okay? She used to date back in high school, and he impersonated him by a Gmail account and random unknown text messages. just to make them feel like he wasn't the person who did all of that? Bro, this video took a turn that I did not expect it to take. Bro, yo, oh my god. Yo, by the way, I'm so happy that that happened. But I feel like, yo, Anthony did not do anything. I feel like Anthony, because I saw nothing. I saw literally nothing. I didn't see anything wrong from Anthony that he did. He did not send any threads. Oh, whoa, wait. There's a question right here. There's a question. I have a question. Remember when Anthony, I'm just gonna say Anthony, although it was not Anthony, the one who sent it, but I'm gonna say Anthony. Remember when Anthony sent us the photos of her husband, saying that, isn't that your husband, and he's gonna get killed, and he's gonna be dead? Who took that picture? Did he give one of his friends the camera and told him, yo, take a picture of me, buddy? Just take a random picture of me that looks like I do not know that you're taking the picture. Just take a random picture of me like that. Is that how he actually did it? Bro, this video is low-key interesting. And low-key, I want to watch more videos like that. Unfortunately, I was alone. Nobody was watching the video with me. And I was really interested into watching it. You know what? I want anybody to pull up to my stream to watch the video, these type of videos together. I'm gonna be honest. Yo, brother. Damn, bro. This video was low-key fun. Yo, I low-key loved watching that video, bro. Shout out to Dr. Incity, bro. Shout out to him, bro. This video is a masterpiece. I hope that I liked it. I'm not gonna lie. I hope that I put a like on that video, bro. Because that video really gave a lot of information. Like your information, like the type of information that you would not expect. I'm not even, bro, damn. Yo, that shit took a turn that I did not expect it to you, bro. I'm not even joking. I swear. Yo, DJ, you just missed a good video, bro.